Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Chain World. Last time, I was finishing up a monument to Cthulhu and starting to put together clues for rock, and I'm going to continue that in this episode, but I think in order to keep things moving, I'll just do some jump cuts at the important bits, so I'll see you when I see you. It's kind of silly, but one thing I would like to do is update Cthulhu's brilliant bingo card clue that he gave me, update it to make it a proper Minecraft Bingo 2.5 map. And so, the carrot's no longer on here. There's cyan dye, which means we can't also have the lapis on the same card. There's a name tag, which means we can't also have the saddle on the same card. String is not actually an item on the card. What happened to that lapis? Did it, like, jump behind or something? Or probably landed on top or something ridiculous. Are there any other things that need to be corrected on this card? Redstone hasn't been an item for a while. So we'll go ahead and knock that out. And then I'm going to replace it with some of my own items in here. I am going to actually put a book and quill on here, because I'm going to kind of, like, leave a note. Oh, I see. My inventory is full, isn't it? Ah. Alright, well, I have some things to work on here. Okay, I wrote a little book and quill. Thank you, Cthulhu, for a great puzzle. I've updated the bingo card to make it a proper version 2.5 card. Dr. Brian Lorgon 111. Oops, not E. And I will just leave it as a book and quill and put it there in the middle. And I think that is now a card that you could get in seeded mode in Minecraft Bingo, if I've done everything correctly. We'll see if I know my own cards correctly. Maybe someone will call me out on it. In any case, I just wanted to do that, both to thank Cthulhu and update the card. Still working on stuff for rock. Okay, so I'm back here at the spawn point with the little exclamation mark chest that is kind of like the original chest. And so I want Rock, when he spawns in this world, and he'll spawn somewhere around here, to see this first. And I think everyone knows that they go to the exclamation point chest first. But then soon after that, I want him to see my chest. And so I've been cutting down some of the trees over here. There's a big tree up here that's just been left floating that I'm probably going to try to burn down, just to clear things up over here a bit. But basically, in order to get to the bridge, to go over to all the things, the walk to remember, the old monuments are over there, and the bridge over there. Like, you wouldn't want to walk across the top of this, and so the bridge is over this way. And so I'm pretty sure that Rock will be walking this way. And so basically, my plan is to, let's see, after these trees are gone, he'll probably be walking, like, right through here. So I think, like, right over here, maybe right here, I'm going to leave a chest with rock clue number 1, which I guess I can go ahead and read for you guys. And the chest is called Eyepiece. It's a pretty simple clue. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. I'm going to give him some food and the chest plate. I've hidden other useful bits of armor around this world, but if you observe your surroundings, you are likely to see where to find them. Good luck. And so observe and see obviously suggest the observatory. And furthermore, the chest is named Eyepiece. So that gives some fine detail as to where exactly in the observatory one goes to look for the next clue. And so let me continue chopping down some trees over here, and I'll meet you guys over there. So now we're over in the observatory, and if you go to the eyepiece of the telescope, there will be the next clue that is going to be rock clue number 2. And this says, many who came before you made monuments to their ancestors. If you find Cthulhu's monument, you may find it holds your next item and clue. And, once again, that is also in a named chest, and this chest is named Tentacle, which will suggest where exactly on Cthulhu's monument to find that. If Rock did go to the Walk to Remember with the old monuments, he would have found my clue that suggested where Cthulhu's monument actually was going to be, and then when he comes down here, I'm going to replace the chest that is currently down here, being held by the tentacle, with a renamed chest. And so let's go ahead and break this guy, and put down this chest that says Loot Chest, and let's make sure that I don't take any drowning damage. But inside that loot chest, we will put rock clue number 3, which says, Did you know creepers, skeletons, and zombies can fly? They're taking off high into the sky. One might hear a loud boom at the place where creatures meet their doom. And so, hopefully, since Rock should know a bit about this world, since he's watched Cthulhu and Proxy, he will know about the rocket ship mob farm. And I'm wearing all the armor still, like I want to leave the armor on to help prevent me from taking damage while I'm trying to get things done that I want done. But then before I die, I'm going to take off all this armor and leave it as loot in these different loot chests. But basically, that will be a hint for Rock to go to the mob farm. And the name of that chest was Loot Chest. And the chest names always give kind of specific information as to exactly where to go. Okay, so if I go up here, now I'm up like... I'm going to walk over here, just because I'm not sure about the fall damage. Walk back over here, since I took fall damage there once. That will suggest to look in the loot chest of the mob farm, and I have a couple other things to get ready, so I'll be right back. Alright, so here is the rocket ship mob farm, and the final little bit is going to be hidden in the loot chest of the mob farm, where the mobs fall down and meet their doom. And I'm going to replace it with the trap chest. And so I brought some glass because, mob farm is working. I want to replace this with glass so that mobs can't get out, but you can see that this is where the mobs meet their doom and that there's hoppers that go into this chest. But then I want to empty out all this stuff, and yeah, I guess there's different mob loot. I actually want that. Let me empty out all the stuff that's currently in this chest. Well, I guess I can empty it out because I'm going to break the chest. And then we're going to set up a trap. And it'll be an easy trap to avoid. But it will also kind of be a play on the fact that we said there could be a sound that goes boom. And that's supposed to suggest, because, you know, it's a rocket ship taking off or whatever, and so, like, the rocket launch pad would be a sound that goes boom. Let's see. I have too much inventory. Give me a second just to clean this up. Okay, so we're going to put a trap chest here, and then we're going to put a trap underneath. But in any case, I think it will be hard to see. And this stuff is already going to be filling up again with different items. But basically, in the bottom corner of this thing, we are going to leave some loot and the final book, which I haven't written yet. But then we're also going to set this up as a trap chest to go off with the trap that I believe I showed off in the previous episode. But let's go ahead and make that trap. And so the idea is there will be water down here. And then there'll be a piece of TNT right there. Let's go ahead, let's actually try it out once just to show it off. Now, something that only just occurred to me is that we have some fire burning down here. And I don't remember exactly the range of fire with respect to TNT. And so I'm going to make an executive decision. I'll replace these blocks with something prettier in a bit. I'm going to make the executive decision to go ahead and get rid of the fire that's at the very bottom, just to make sure this TNT doesn't go off prematurely. But basically the idea is there will be some TNT right here below the trap chest. And then these will be filled back up. And if you do look very closely, you may see the TNT down there. But if he's just running over here to the rocket ship and the loot chests, I don't know if he'll happen to look over at these to see if it's something related to these. But then at some point, you know, he'll come down here and he'll get this loot chest. And all of a sudden you hear the TNT about to go off. And just like that, it goes off. I've tried this out in a creative world or whatever, and even if I was standing right here, I only took like half a heart of damage without any armor, and by this point he should be wearing a fair bit of armor, and so I'm not too worried about this damaging him. And I also know that Rock plays tons of CTM maps, and so he should, when he opens a chest and hears TNT go off, his natural reaction will be to run away anyway, and so hopefully that will just be fun and give it a little boom and a little thrill. But in any case, I'm going to leave another piece of TNT over here, so when we finally have everything ready to go to put in this chest, we can do that and kind of have it all prepared for him. But I think that will be fun. Okay, so we are back here once again at the spawn point. Chain world rules, additional rules. And so I'm going to put down another chest over here. I don't remember exactly how Cthulhu did it. But he left me a readme.txt, and so I am also going to leave a readme.txt. Rock, welcome to Chain World. As others before me, I've left you a small scavenger hunt with some good loot to get you started. After that, it's up to you what to do. You can build, explore, or even take a shot at fighting the dragon. Before I die, I hope to advance towards that goal somewhat. Good luck. And we'll talk about that more in a minute. But I'm going to leave that for him there. And in the additional rules, I think, is this where people... Right. No health regen, no iron or diamond. Yeah, if possible, wear a pumpkin. Like, I don't think I have... Oops. Oh, dear. Quit writing in the book. I don't think I have a pumpkin on me or whatever, but it gives you the pumpkin blur, and so I completely ignored that rule. No, don't sleep in a warm bed. Create a memorial to thine ancestor and a memento, enter a memento therein, which I have done. Not sleep in a warm bed is a rule I really hated. Let me just say done. In a previous series long ago, in the end of crafting, where I defeated the Ender Dragon without ever using a crafting table, I could only craft things in my own 2x2 inventory. I could never have a bed in that series, and ever since then, I've always hated series where you couldn't sleep in a bed, because I end up kind of like hiding out at night, or having to deal with the weather at random times or whatever, and I really didn't like it. And so, with apologies to proxies, rather than continuing to add restrictive rules, rather than further restrictions, I will be kind and rescind proxies rule, you may sleep in a bed. That is my addition to the rule set. And over here in the chain word rules, I guess there's also maybe a list of everybody who's been here so far. Lorgon 111 has been added, I guess, by Cthulhu, and so is there another line in this? I guess I have to move forward to the next page. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and bring these both forward. Rock and Roll for Life, which is Rock's YouTube channel, and so I will add him to the list. Here's the thing where I tell him I've left him a scavenger hunt, and I mentioned this before. I'm trying to clean up the world a bit. And so one of the things we can do to clean up is to burn down some of these huge trees that are just hanging over here. But here is the first clue, where it's dangerous to go alone, take this. And so I'm going to leave him chest plate and some initial food. And that will have the first clue. That will then send him on a little adventure. And yeah, we'll see how much this successfully manages to burn down. Then in the eyepiece of the telescope of the observatory, we have clue number 2, and I am going to leave him some protection for boots right there. I've also added some fence gates to various parts of the fencing so that it's kind of easier to get around. But then, yeah, we still have time before the sun goes down. Then we can go down to Cthulhu's monument. And if you recall over here, if he first just looks inside Cthulhu's head, which is kind of lit up, and so he may end up looking over here. We have the chest that says almost there, and the stuff that we interred for Cthulhu. But then down here underwater, where things are lit up, and we have a chest down here, we have the next clue already, and I'm going to leave him the Unbreaking Aqua Affinity helmet. Here's another fence gate I added out to the rocket ship. But then over here, I've made another book. That's rock number 4. It's not a clue because it's just congratulations for finishing the scavenger hunt. Go leave your own mark on this world. So I'm going to leave that in there, along with the golden leggings, projectile protection 4. And I will, yeah, once again, kind of clear this stuff out. The mob farm is always going to be accumulating loot, but that's fine. Right, and then the other thing we need to do is we need to set up the trap. So we're not going to open that anymore. But we're going to put the TNT right there. And we're going to put this right there. Alright, and with that, I believe it is now the case that even if I were to die, this world is pretty much ready for Rock to come along and be able to leave his mark. It's still the case that I am holding a sharpness 1 diamond sword and this bow that Cthulhu left that's called Dragon Biter, and it didn't even occur to me that Dragon Biter kind of suggests that it's a good bow for fighting the dragon. And yeah, I don't know if Rock will be interested in fighting the dragon. I certainly am not, because I hate fighting the dragon, and I suck at it. But if Rock wants to, I thought it would be really nice to give him the opportunity. You'll recall that we went to the stronghold via some of the clues that Cthulhu left for us and discovered, I think that there were still like 8 Eyes of Ender that were needed. And there's one like on a sign over here. And we do have, from some previous explorers in this world, we do have some of the ingredients. We have the blaze rods, but we don't have ender eyes. And so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to stay alive and fight some endermen and gather some ender eyes while I'm still alive. And then I'm going to leave the endermen, the ender pearls, this dragon fighter sword, and whatever other stuff I can manage to leave before I die back in a chest that's over here. In fact, I need to clean up. I have kind of all the stuff that Cthulhu left me, and I think I will put these away somewhere else and leave another chest just with some goodies like Dragon Biter Sword kind of at the front door here for Rock as well. And so let me kind of clean some things up, and then we'll go try to fight some Endermen. So over here behind the updated bingo monument, I am leaving Captain CT, Cthulhu 2's damage log, the readme.txt he left me, and BI, NG, and O, which still have the coordinates that I guess go to that chest that I found that had... What was in that chest, actually? Was it the bow? Or maybe it was all the armor? I actually can't remember now. It's been a number of days since I recorded those episodes. What exactly was in there? I'm going to leave this kind of starter armor that I didn't find until I'd already made myself some gold armor in this chest. And I'm going to leave Dragon Biter in this chest. And hopefully I will leave some ender pearls in this chest. And Cthulhu will be able to find those. But let me figure out exactly where I want to try to farm some endermen during nights. And we'll actually go take some risks now in this chain world. Alright, so here's what I've done. I have the armor that I enchanted myself. That just says Protection 1. I still have the sword. I have the Power 1 bow with 64 arrows. But otherwise, I'm pretty light on inventory. Made another fence gate out here. That leads over to this nice, dark, flat area. Or it will be dark at night once the sun goes down. And I made a little Enderman roof over here. Where we can fight Endermen, hopefully. If I need to escape all of a sudden, I have like a little hidey hole that I could make down here to get down. But hopefully I'll be able to shoot any of the skeletons who come my way. And, you know, keep off any creepers or zombies or whatever. And still be able to see and fight any Endermen. I have a night vision potion. I'm not sure if that's going to be useful or not. But I had it kind of left over from when I was building Cthulhu's monument. Which we might be able to see from over here, actually. While the sun's going down. Let's see if we can get one more look at that. Let's see. There is... Right, because there's the end of the spruce farm. There's the signpost that was pointing that way towards the stronghold. And I guess Cthulhu's monument is right behind this hillside over here, so we can't actually see it from here. In any case, I'm going to let the sun go down. Some mobs will start spawning, and we'll see if we can manage to get any ender pearls. Alright, the mobs have begun to spawn. First guy, of course, is a very armored zombie. Let's keep in mind that he might not take knockback and that I'm on a server. Let's try to kill this guy off. Who knows, maybe I'll end up getting someone who drops me some extra loot. There's a skeleton over there, skeleton over there. Don't see any... Yeah, I do think that the night vision potion will probably be useful. Yeah, it is. So I will go ahead and drink that. Guess I can leave it on the bar. I don't really need the slots for anything else. And we do have plenty of arrows, and we do have a mob farm that is supplying arrows. And so I don't mind spending more arrows to kill off skeletons at a distance. Whoa! I forgot about the fact that zombies can spawn other zombies. And so I'll have to keep that in mind as well. And yeah, the zombies, like, hoarding or whatever, they're all going to find me out on this plane. So I need to keep that in mind as well. Yeah, I don't know that I've gone kind of just Enderman hunting out on a plane in quite a while. Oh, there's an Enderman, though. Okay. Let's kill this guy. And then try to look at the Enderman. There's a spider jockey over there, I think. Oh, crap. Alright, I might have looked at the Enderman. Let's kill off these skeletons. And the Enderman made the noise, but didn't actually come over to see me. There we go. Now he's coming over. Okay, great. Come on over here, buddy. There we go. Alright, Ender Pearl, number 1. Very nice, very nice. Spider's getting a little too close for comfort. And actually, I think I'm going to leave my arrows on the bar, just so I can see how many arrows I have, so I know if I'm running out. Zombies are all going to find it. Crap, crap, crap. Alright, we just took some damage, maybe. Did I just take another heart? I'm at 5.5. Honestly, I don't remember how many hearts I was at before. Let's try. Oh, crap. Here comes baby. I didn't think about babies. Crap. Alright, took more damage. And we didn't get a pearl from that Enderman, so that's too bad. Is there anything clever? I could fence myself in. I didn't think about this. I could fence myself in. The Enderman could still teleport past the fence, but other bad guys couldn't get to me. I had not really considered this as an option. Oh, that's a spider with speed. Do you see that? Oh, crap. You get a potion effect. Crazy spiders. The moon is just about to go down, and I'm still not seeing any Endermen. And so it looked like during that night we managed to get 1 pearl. I took some damage, but at least I have something to show for this particular night of fighting. And so I'm going to go ahead and drop off this ender pearl in the ender chest. Or sorry, the ender chest. In this chest, I put a little book in here that basically says odds and ends that you can choose to use or ignore. And hopefully they'll be able to find the fact that we have blaze rods up in the nether chest over here. And so those could be combined into another Eye of Ender. Sun is coming up, and so I guess we'll try this again the next night. I didn't actually make a map of it, but over here I put another item frame up on the map wall further to the northwest, because basically that's where the stronghold would be. So in case that information somehow was lost by people who didn't watch Cthulhu's playthrough or my playthrough or previous playthroughs, that will kind of suggest the direction that people could explore. I made some renovations. I went ahead and made a little fenced-in area and extended the Enderman roof a bit. So in theory, I could sit in here. I wouldn't have to worry about zombies because they'd be trapped on the outside, although I could hit them through the fence if I needed to, if a bunch of them kind of swarmed me. There would be places for Endermen to teleport in here that I might be able to hit them, but also if the Endermen end up against the fence, I could also hit them against the fence, hopefully, over here. And there's a way for me to go up on top if I want to get kind of like a better lookout, kind of further along onto the horizon. And yeah, I don't know if this is going to be helpful or not, but I thought we'll give it a try. I still have to be careful of spiders attacking me in different places, and of course skeletons shooting me from a ways away. But we'll give this a try for this night and see if we can get some more ender pearls. And I still have 1 night vision potion left, so we'll go ahead and use it this night. So I will run back inside where I ought to be protected from him. And I think because... oh, right. Spiders will still be able to climb there. Right. Didn't think that through. They can't fit through here because of the fence. But over in the sections where there isn't a fence and a ceiling, the spiders will be able to fit through there. And so I just took another heart of damage. So I felt a little foolish about that. And yeah, the fact also, I hadn't really thought about this. Like, I built it near the house, so it'd be easy for me to bring stuff back. But it's also the case that due to local difficulty, we're getting lots of mobs, like skeletons with enchanted bows and armor and different things out here. We saw a spider with the potion effect the previous night, and so we're going to get a lot of difficult enemies over here as a result of fighting in this particular location. Let's hop up here and see if we can see an Enderman anywhere. Aha, there's an Enderman. Let's try to look at him. I think I might have looked at him. Alright, but he didn't actually come over here. Let's go ahead and take out some of these zombies from a reasonably safe location and try to look at the Enderman again. There, this time he's angry. He's coming over this way. Okay, here comes the Enderman. And now, hopefully we can hit him and get a pearl. Hey, pearl! Great. Okay, got another ender pearl. That is fantastic. I see a baby zombie running over. I was just outside the fence. Oh, a couple of them. Wow. Hello, little fast guys. Alright, well the good news is, I think the fence did just save me from some damage right there. And so that seems like that was a good idea. I'm sure there's still like other ways that I can improve this. As well as just improving my own play in order to make it... Ooh, hello. You look like you're just on the edge of being able to see me. Make it more likely that I'll be successful against the Enderman without taking damage. But at the same time, at this point, I've kind of accomplished the things that I wanted to do in this world. We've already gone for 7 episodes or whatever. And so I think my time has come. Oh, no, that was not a baby zombie. I thought for a minute it was a baby zombie and I was going to run back inside. I guess I'm going to run back inside regardless because at this point we have a number of zombies around. Oh, I hear an Enderman. I don't know where I just looked at him. Oh, but I think he teleported over here somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Hey, buddy. I didn't even notice I looked at you. It's too dark out for me to see you. That was really lucky. And there's an Ender Pearl. We're definitely going to go grab that. There is another zombie coming over here. So we'll go ahead and take him out with arrows. And grab our Ender Pearl. Great. And so now that means... just to mitigate the risk that I die out on this plane and the Ender Pearl despawns... Oh, a skeleton dropped a bow out here, too. I should take a look and see if that's enchanted. I'll take a look after I get off the bridge. We're going to go ahead and run back home. We're going to safely deposit the Ender Pearl in the chest. This will also have the side effect of causing a lot of the mobs out on that plane to despawn. And so possibly we'll get some new mobs that we're looking for. And I think, is that my 3rd Ender Pearl now? I think so. Yes, 3 Ender Pearls. And wow, Power 2 Flame 1. I'm not going to use that, but I will leave that up here next to Dragon Biter. Oh, there's another crazy bow. Wow. That is good, and so perhaps my future descendants will use that. I always find that flame bows, well, always, and the couple of times that I fought the Ender Dragon, I found that the flame bows are very useful, because it's almost like having tracer bullets. Oh, crap. I wanted to close the fence doorway over here behind me, because I never know if I could be about to die right as I get across this bridge or at some point. So I want to leave things in good, oh boy, good shape for when Rock arrives. So I prefer to have all the fence gates closed as opposed to accidentally leaving one open, having him get surprised when he thinks he's in a safe area. Okay, there is a witch way over there. I don't think she's going to be an issue right now. It just occurred to me that with all the experience I've been getting fighting mobs at night, if I get some more experience breeding the cows and sheep and killing some cows, I might be able to enchant an iron sword with looting, which would improve my chances of being able to get some Ender Pearls. And so I'm going to give that a shot. Right, I forgot that this is the version where you can't get a preview of what you're going to get. I'm just going to put 24 levels on an Iron Sword and see if we get extremely lucky. Oh, hey! Bane of Arthropods 3, looting 2. We got a looting sword. That is terrific. I will leave the Sharpness 1 Diamond Sword in here. Well, let's actually hold on to both. I will use this for killing other guys and try to save this for killing the Enderman while I'm out there. Yeah, I think that would be the smart thing to do. But yeah, the looting too, I think will give us a real shot at getting some more Ender Pearls. Oh, I think I see Enderman over there. There are some zombies over here, but did I manage to anger any of those Endermen so that they'll come over here? Come on, guys. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And I can probably give him a couple of shots with the Diamond Sword first. Okay, looting didn't happen to work on him. There are more Endermen over there, though. Let's try to look at him. And we'll give him a couple shots of the... Okay, where'd he go? There he is. A couple shots of the Diamond Sword first, and then switch to looting. Come on. Yeah, Ender Pearl. Pearl or pearls. Oh, where's the spider? Crap. Spider can't get in here. Thanks to the fence. Good. Was there one more Enderman over there? I don't think so. Or if there was, I think he despawned. But there was a few of them that spawned in a group over there, and I didn't even take a look. 3 ender pearls. Awesome. In that case, I'm going to make another run for it. Go ahead and bring these back home. Oh, and there's another enderman over there. Should I go after him? Let's hope that somehow he doesn't despawn, and let's keep these 3 ender pearls safe. There's endermen over here, but there's also a bunch of zombies at the end of the bridge, but I bet you I can run past them and get inside. Oh man, there's a skeleton over here too. What am I gonna do here? The skeleton is the problem. If I dodge and weave, crap. It's shooting me. Crap, crap, crap. Stay alive, stay alive. Crap. Crap. Oh, crap. I have this. That's it. Well, at least I got those 3 safe. You cannot respawn in hardcore mode. Leave server. Title screen. Alright, but I think I left 6 ender pearls for Rock. Sadly, oh man, I'm still holding the looting sword. And so that stuff might despawn before he manages to find it. Well, I guess only time will tell. In any case, that was my time on Chain World. I hope that you all enjoyed it, and I hope that you all, if you haven't gone back and watched any of the past episodes, I'm looking forward to going back and watching Cthulhu's now, but you'll continue to watch future episodes over on Rock and Roll for Life's channel, and so there will be a link in the video description. And yeah, there's also a link to the playlist of everyone who's played in this Chain World. So I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.